Okay. What is your type and why?
Uh, I like all kinds of women, but preferably brown skin. You know, I guess because they're like in the middle. So, and that's what I like.
Okay. What makes a woman promiscuous and why?
I really don't know that question, man. I mean, I guess it's like the way they carry themselves. You know, that's promiscuous to me.
Okay. When getting into a relationship for sex, do you feel a little guilty? Like just for sex?
I don't do that. I try to find the right person. But if I were to do that, then yeah, I would feel guilty.
Okay. If you were to find your girlfriend flirting with other guys, would you find that as cheating?
No, not at all. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure I have girlfriends who's gonna have guy friends.
What is your opinion on dating, like anybody, just dating a 17-year-old or 18-year-old girl while in college? Like you're a freshman here, but she's still in high school.
Oh, no, I'm not with that. You gotta get your degree before you can talk to me.
Okay, when in a relationship, if a woman has big boobs, does that mean anything to you?
Nope.
Okay. Do you think old couples should have sexual intercourse at all anymore?
You should always have sex, man. Of course.
Okay. What is your take on abortions?
That's a good question, but I guess I'm both. If you want an abortion, you can have it. If you don't want one, I'm also cool with that too. But I don't know about that answer, man. Just somebody's life, you know. That's pretty big. So
yeah. What is your opinion on interracial couples?
Nothing wrong with that. I like white women. They're cool.
Yeah, but for some reason though, if you realize some black girls, not just black girls, but any girl, they get upset when they see like a black guy with a white girl though. Why do you think that is?
I'm just jealous. If they wouldn't act so stuck up, maybe they wouldn't have that problem. Okay. No, but don't get it twisted. Some black girls, they are down to earth, and they shouldn't have a problem with that. The guys should date whoever they want to date. I should rephrase that because that's not right.
Okay. Would you be upset if your best friend recently started dating your ex?
No, not at all. My best friend's a girl, by the way.
Okay. If a woman were to get hit by her man right in front of you, what do you do in that situation?
Nope. I wouldn't. I would try my hardest not to allow him to have a second chance in that woman.
Okay.
The water just cut off. That's okay.
Would you ever consider dating a woman that's 20 years older than you are now?
Oh, I love cougars. Yes.
When do you think is the right age to get married, and why?
I was thinking more of 27, 28, because I mean you're out of your prime, and you're at that milestone in your life where like things are slowed down. It's just more like you're in the working world and you're looking for a partner. All that playing around mess is done. So 27, because you're still young. You don't want to have your kids, too late off in life, So.
Yeah. If you like a hot girl, but your close friends suspect her of being loose, let's say like as in a hoe, do you believe it right away, or do you want to hear it from yourself, like figure out for yourself?
I'll figure out for myself.
Do you believe that you are capable of hooking up with any girl, or do you actually think there are girls out there that are too good for you?
Yeah, I always think that there are girls out there too good for me.
But why?
I mean, like, maybe some girls don't like outspoken guys, because I'm very outspoken. Maybe some girls don't like energetic people, so I'm very energetic too. I feel that every girl, every guy has its limits. Every person has their limits. So I can't get every girl. I'll admit that.
Okay. Do you believe people are born homosexual or not?
Oh no, that's a decision, man.
Okay. If it was legal for you to marry more than one woman here in the U.S., would you do that?
No, I couldn't do it.
Why not?
One woman is hard enough.
Can you see yourself dating a woman that's not American?
Yes. Yes, I can. Preferably Brazilian.
Why?
because I love women like that. They're awesome. They're brown skin. Pay attention.
Are you capable of dating a woman with kids?
Nah.
Wow.
I probably couldn't do it. I mean, it's just not right. Like, she's already started. She's already got a head start, you know.
Hmm? What age do you think is appropriate to start dating, and why?
I believe like around 15 or 16 years old. Because, I mean, at that age, you know the basics, you're mature, you're developing what you like, who you are. So
You are single, by the way.
Yes,
Okay.
happily so.
How do guys usually get your attention?
No. What do you like? What do you mean exactly?
The type you go for, the type that you want to start dating. How do they usually get your attention?
Well, they have to look like Brad Pitt. I'm kidding. Okay. Honestly, the type that I go for is very stereotypical, and it's the same that obviously it hasn't worked all these years. But I need to go for a different type. I've always gone for the jock type, the athlete, and they have to be a certain height because I'm a certain height, and I have it in my mind that they have to be taller than me because I'm 5'10" and a half, and that's difficult for a woman. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, they just have to. It's like some women probably go for the military type, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, not when you're short.
No, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, and you know what I mean because Genzel's an athlete. I mean, he's the jock type. You know what I mean? Am I making sense at all?
Yeah, you said you don't like short guys. That's what I heard.
No, no, I didn't say that. That's probably an insecurity with me because, yeah.
Oh, it's my turn now.
Serious question.
Short guys are just as good.
What is your take on abortions, and why?
I think that abortion should be illegal because, in my opinion, well, okay, let me go to what I learned in my psychology class.
It's all about your opinion, dude, not facts.
Well, no, because what I learned is what forms your opinions. A baby's brain develops at 4 weeks. It begins developing at 4 weeks, and another thing, and that's just, you can abort a baby way after that. I don't know how long you have to abort a baby. I don't know the exact numbers, but 6 months. That's crazy. 4 weeks is when they got a brain. And then another thing I heard when I was watching some physics thing on YouTube is if they found a single living cell on another planet, they would say there was life on that planet, but then they get a whole organism inside of a girl that's growing and is alive, and they say that it's not alive until it hits a certain amount. So to me, as soon as the sperm decides to go inside that egg, you got a living creature.
Okay. This is hypothetical. Okay. Is there really a reason for a woman to get upset if she turns down a guy, but later he hits on her friend and gets her number instead? Is there a reason for her to get upset at all?
Yeah, I would think so, because basically that's attention, and I think a lot of girls around here like attention. So whenever they see, oh hey, I got attention, but I'm gonna turn it down because maybe he sees that. And then, yeah, my friend, he goes and gets at her. I think, yeah, that's my opinion.
You're married or single?
Technically.
Now being
I'm
interesting.
separated.
She's technically married.
I left his dad in the process of getting ready to go through a divorce. My boyfriend's right here.
He's young. I didn't know that.
He's a Spaniard.
Okay. So, would your views of your recent / new boyfriend change if he admitted to you how many girls he has actually had sexual intercourse with?
No.
Wow.
Well, because I know he hasn't had very many. So I already know that, and And I think if I were to find out that he'd been with 100 women or something like that, it may be different, because then I may be worried about diseases or something like that. But I know that he hadn't been with very many, so.
Do you think it is beneficial to be a gentleman, and why?
Yes,
Why?
because you're showing that you're a guy that gives respect. You're not some douchebag that goes around effing every girl, and then later on everybody says, that guy's a douchebag, I won't sleep with him, blah, blah, blah. But you have a better chance of finding your soulmate by being a gentleman.
Except women like.
Would you consider dating a man who smokes?
No,
Why?
because I can't stand smoking. It makes me sick to my stomach, and especially when I was pregnant, I developed a really distaste for it. It gave me morning sickness if I was around it. And I just can't.
It makes you stink.
And it makes you stink, and it's really gross, and it gets into the smell of their hair, the skin. That's just me. Sorry.
I started smoking in Afghanistan, and
Stop.
I only smoke like 1 or 2 a day now,
Stop.
just because I like to.
Would a woman with a sex change bother you? Why?
Nope. Just kidding. Yeah, that's weird.
But let's say though it's gotten cut off and they
Oh, wait, are you
replaced.
talking about like it's a
Post-op.
It's a girl that used to be a guy,
Yeah.
and you're asking if I would get with that?
Yeah. Would it bother you if she told you like I used to be a guy?
Yeah, as long as we're just friends. I mean, as long as we're just friends, who cares? That's you. But if she's like she's trying to date me.
No, you're already dating, but she tells you that.
Oh yeah.
Would it bother you?
Girlfriend anymore?
So the answer is yes, it would bother you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd be like, yeah, well, used to be junk in that pants that you stay away from me.
Why do you think some people have trouble understanding that there are more fish out there in the sea? Why do people have trouble understanding that?
I guess because, for one, I guess they're just so addicted to that one person, and they just have so much love for them, and they just don't want to go after another, because it's kind of a different. Yeah, because if I were to mess another guy, it's not the same as with my not previous, but yeah, current one. Sorry, and yeah, I always hear that, a lot. Oh, there's more fish in the sea, you should go look for them and stop just, being up on that person. If they don't want to love you, you want to love that person, then just why don't you just move on? There's plenty of fish in the sea. So, I mean, I don't know.
What do you think is the appropriate age to start dating, and why?
Well, when I was little, my dad used to tell me I couldn't date till I got married. And so I think a girl needs to be at least 17 or 18 before she starts dating, because that's when they're more closer to the age of being an adult. When they're 14 and 15, they're not emotionally ready to have a boyfriend or to deal with the things that go along with breaking up or problems like that.
Okay. Do you think that you're capable of hooking up with any girl, or do you think there are actually some women out there who are too good for you?
Yeah, you can't hook up with every single girl you think you can. Some girls, because just because you think you can hook up with them, doesn't mean they think they can hook up with you. For example, you can't please all the girls. Some say you're too tall, some say you're too short, you're too big, you're too fat. You can't get with every single girl that you want to get, because they might have a different opinion on you.
Yeah, I understand, but the reason why I ask is because I've heard that sometimes you can't put yourself in that box that you're not good enough, because that doesn't really help you out any. That's why I ask that. What are your feelings towards seeing a black man with a white woman together as interracial lovers?
I believe in equal opportunity dating, personally. Yeah, I mean, I think that you love the person, not the color, not, that's just, yeah, not the age.